In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most common problems we hear from Mac users all the time: what to do after you've emptied the trash and realized you actually need that file after all. The big question is, can you recover emptied trash on Mac? Not to hold you in suspense, yes, it's often possible to undo this. We'll walk you through 3 clear paths you can take: using recovery software, restoring from a backup, or reaching out to a professional recovery service. Let's start with the method that works in pretty much any situation. Method 1. Use data recovery software. Even after you empty the trash, your files don't vanish right away. Recovery software can scan your drive, find those deleted files, and let you bring them back. It's quick, and for most people, it's the best first step. We'll demonstrate this with Disk Drill, one of the best tools of its kind. It works great on modern Macs, whether you've got an M1, M4 or a T2 chip. Pro tip: after you empty the trash, stop using your Mac as much as possible. Any new data could overwrite the deleted files. First, download Disk Drill for Mac and install it, if possible, on a drive different from where your data was lost. This prevents overwriting. Launch the app and choose the hard drive that contains the deleted files. Click Search for lost data to start the scan. If app asks what type of scan to run, choose the universal scan. It works for most file types and is the best choice after emptying trash. Once the scan is complete, click Review Found Items. Or, if you already know what you're after, say photos or videos, you can jump straight into those categories. Disk Drill highlights the most popular file types in large pictogram tiles. Just click one, and it'll instantly filter the results for you. Click any file to preview it. The preview will show up on the right. If you see the file open there, that's a great sign. It means your file is 100% recoverable and hasn't been overwritten yet. Disk Drill also shows a recovery chances column for every file. Higher is better, of course, but the preview is the surest way to know you can get that file back. Now all that's left to do is mark the files you want back and click the Recover button. When prompted, choose a safe destination, always a different drive or partition than where the files were originally stored. This avoids overwriting anything else you might want to recover later. Hit Next, and Disk Drill will restore your files. We've seen plenty of people save a lot of files after they emptied trash using this method. But here's something you need to understand: most modern Macs now ship with SSDs, not traditional hard drives. And with SSDs, recovery chances are lower because of a feature called Trim. Trim helps keep your SSD fast and healthy, but it also clears out deleted data much quicker, making it harder to recover. That's why speed is everything. The sooner you run your scan after emptying the trash, the better your chances. Method 2. Restore from a backup. Another reliable way to recover emptied trash on Mac is by restoring from a backup. If you've been using Time Machine, this can be the simplest solution, no extra software needed. Just roll back to a snapshot from before you emptied the trash and bring your files back in a few clicks. Here's how to use it. Connect your Time Machine backup drive to your Mac, if it's not already plugged in. And even if you don't have the drive on hand right now, you can still give it a try. Your Mac may have recent local snapshots stored. Open the folder where the deleted files were originally stored. Click the Time Machine icon in the menu bar and select Browse Time Machine. Use the timeline on the right edge of the screen to go back to a point before you emptied the trash. Browse through the files, select the ones you need, and click Restore. That's it. Your files should reappear in their original location. Sounds simple, right? But here's the catch: Time Machine isn't active by default. This method only works if you had it set up before you deleted those files, and if Time Machine had enough time to actually create a backup snapshot. And if you don't use Time Machine, try checking iCloud Drive, Dropbox, or any other backup service you might have set up. Just to be sure. Sometimes the file you need is already synced somewhere else without you even realizing it. Method 3. Use a professional data recovery service. When software solutions and Time Machine backups aren't enough to recover files from emptied trash on Mac, professional data recovery services can sometimes, though not always, save the day. These labs use specialized hardware and proprietary tools to read data at the sector level, bypassing Mac OS entirely. That's how they can sometimes pull files from drives that won't even mount on your Mac. The downside here is that professional recovery isn't cheap. Prices usually range anywhere from $300 to $3,000 depending on the type of drive and how fast you need it done. Also, professional services aren't miracle workers. They cannot recover data that's already been overwritten or erased by Trim on SSDs. Once those data blocks are cleared, they're gone for good. That's why our recommendation is to always try DIY methods first. From what we've seen, in most cases, there's no need to pay for expensive lab recovery. DIY recovery software is usually enough to get your files back. That's all we have for you today. We hope this guide helps if you ever need to recover emptied trash on Mac. As always, we'll leave links to the apps we mentioned down in the description below. If you learned something today, give this video a thumbs up. And if you've had to recover trash on Mac before, share your experience in the comments, we'd love to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more quick Mac fixes. Thanks for watching.